2014 American League Division Series coverage on TBS is presented by T-Mobile. The wild card winners, the Kansas City Royals, in Anaheim to take on the team with the best record in the American League, the Angels. And the Angels. Tonight's batting order presented by T-Mobile. Royals going to go the same way in Game 2 that they did in Game 1. Alcides Escobar leads it off. Nori Aoki in the 2-hole, followed by Lorenzo Cain, and Eric Hosmer, the first baseman, is in the cleanup spot. Billy Butler is the designated hitter. Alex Gordon in left, Salvador Perez behind the plate. Omar Infante plays second base and hits 8th, and the guy who broke the tie in the 11th inning with a solo shot, Mike Moustakas, bats 9th.
Franchise record. The old record had been 14 by Dean Chance in 62, Marcelino Lopez in 65, and Frank especially early.
The 3-1 is popped up. Shallow right. Cole Calhoun makes the call. 1 down. Goes the other way. That'll be easy for Josh Hamilton. 2 up and 2 down here in the first. 2%. Pretty well hit to right. Calhoun backpedals and has it in his sights for the third out. 1, 2, 3 for Shoemaker as we head to the bottom half of the first. Basically the same as we saw in Game 1, except they flip-flop 5 and 6. Calhoun leads it off. Trout in the 2-hole. Trout, Pujols, and Kendrick hitless in Game 1, 0 for 13. Eric Ibar is the shortstop. David Freese plays third base. He homered in the opener. Josh Hamilton took an 0-fer in the opener. C.J. Cron, the DH, and Chris Iannetta, who had a solo homer in Game 1, bats 9th. Yordano Ventura, first pitch, way outside, 1-0.
Well, I gave you some franchise history when Matt Shoemaker was up. I'll do the same with Ventura.
Calhoun waiting on a 2-2. Right back where it came from. Leadoff single for Cole Calhoun. 0 for 4 last night with a walk. He grounds this one to Escobar at short. There's one, and that's all they'll get. Trout aboard on a fielder's choice. There goes Trout. Pitch up and in. The throw, and they got him. Salvador Perez put it right on the bag. Now in a count of 1-1 to Moustakas at third. And that'll do it for the Angels. Perez, huge, with the hose behind the plate. There is a bullet into right by Hosmer. He'll make the turn at first. Calhoun has trouble with it in right. And Hosmer standing at second to lead off the second for Kansas City. A blooper into left. Ibar goes back and flags it down for the first out. Shoemaker to Gordon. Up the middle, base hit. Eric Hosmer being waved around third. Here comes the throw from Trout. It'll be cut off, and the Royals are on the board. It's 1-0. Gordon on the move to center field. Trout makes the catch. He's going to throw back to first. Just a hair late. There goes Gordon. They pitch out, and the throw on a hop. Gordon in. Huge by Derek Norris of the A's. But it's not going to cost Shoemaker and the Angels as Infante goes down swinging. But the Royals get on the board. Alex Gordon right back through the box. Hosmer makes it 1-0.
A guy that I would put a hit and run on my own.
Ventura gets him. And Kendrick is having a conversation with Chris Guccione.
Well, what Kendrick is saying is that he foul tipped that curveball, that it hit the dirt. If it hit the dirt, it's a dead ball. He's asking Guccione, please ask your other umpires if the ball hit the dirt. And it's up to Guccione to decide, was there a foul tip?
See, it always confused me here, too, because if it really was a foul tip, then the umpire should offer it up. If somebody on the bases had seen it, they should just say, no, I saw it. Looks like it did right at the end.
Right.
Ball changed spin.
But I think what they're saying is the ball never hit the dirt. The Perez looked like he snatched it right before it.
Flaring during that game. Into left field by Ibar, and that's easy for Alex Gordon for the second out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Buckle up. 101, and it's an easy 101. 2 innings in the books. Kansas City on top. The oblique injury as Moustakas with the shift on lays down the bunt, and that is a beauty. Lays it down. Iannetta makes the play, throws low, but gets him. In the air to left field. Josh Hamilton drifting over near the line. Gloves it for the second out. He struck him out to end the third. The Royals get a runner in scoring position but cannot move him. We head to the bottom half.
Trying to find a place where he hits.
That ball's pretty well hit to the gap in right center field. But Lorenzo Cain, who covers some ground and makes it look like he's not, and has paid huge dividends already. On the ground to Moustakas. Across the diamond, he throws a strike, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Giordano Ventura and the Royals. We head to the fourth. 1-0. Trying to work something out as Hosmer takes strike 3.
Get that ball around the knees.
Popped up on the right side. Howie Kendrick goes back, and Calhoun comes in. 2 up and 2 down. Shoemaker settling in. He's allowed 1 run unearned, and the Angels come to the plate in the bottom half of the fourth. 1-0, and the top of the order here in the fourth. Cole Calhoun in the air to center. That's easy for Lorenzo Cain. 1 down. Moments ago we spoke with soft line drive right at Moustakas for the second out. Strike 3 called to Pujols. Couple of words with Chris Guccione, but they go down in order in the fourth. We head to the fifth in a 1-0 game.
To a righty.
And here's the 0-1. Popped him up right up the middle, and a base hit for Perez to lead off the fifth for the first out. Here comes the 1-2. Got him swinging.
Out pitch.
On 1 hop to Freeze, who gets the force at second, and that'll do it for the Royals in the fifth. We head to the bottom half in a 1-run game. Right back up the middle, and that's the first Angel hit since the bottom half of the first, when Calhoun led off with a single. The 0-2. Back up the middle and through for a base hit. Kendrick around second. He's going to hold right there. Back-to-back singles to start the fifth for the Angels. On the ground to second. Should be 2. There's 1. There's 2. Third with 2 out. Fly ball right field. Aoki taking a direct path tonight and puts it away. That does it for the Angels in the fifth. It remains a 1-0 Kansas City lead. Got the gear on, and here we go. Aoki slaps it to left near the line, and Hamilton makes a nice running catch for the first out. To Cain. And he got him to wave at the breaking pitch. 2 down.
Just back to his native Venezuela and plays winter ball, where the Royals have forced him to get out from behind the plate and DH and play first base instead.
Some guys you cannot get to stop play. Benefit both. That's in the air to left center field. Mike Trout on the run. Edge of the track. Into the inning. Hosmer a 2-out single, but they can't move him. Middle of the 6th. It remains 1-0 here as he's back behind the plate. Strike three bounces away, and Perez throws a strike to Hosmer. That's on the ground to short. Escobar, as smooth as they come, throws him out for the second out. Well, against his good buddy Jared Weaver. There's a bullet up the middle that lands in front of Kane. 2-out single. Runner going in the dirt. Ball four. They're at first and second. The 1-1 slapped into right field. Base hit. Calhoun around third. This game is tied. And the throw back to third. And Trout is there. First and third. Tie game in the sixth. To third. Moustakas throws across to Hosmer, and that'll do it. But the Angels in the sixth tie things up. The veteran Albert Pujols wins that battle with the kid, and the game is tied.
The biggest reasons that the Pittsburgh Pirates made their first postseason last year was Jason Grilli.
Frieri. And he gets Alex Gordon to pop it up. Josh Hamilton, one down. And he goes down swinging for the second out here in the seventh. Little blooper behind second. Howie Kendrick, nice play. 3 up, 3 down. They're stretching in Anaheim in game 2 of the ALDS. All tied up. He's 1 out of 2. On the ground to Escobar. 1 down. In this week in the wild card game and in game 1, you are impressed as Ventura knocks that down and throws out Freese for the second out. On the ground to first, easy play for Hosmer, who wins the race to the bag. 3 up, 3 down in the seventh. We head to the eighth. Tied at 1.
Interesting, you know, we saw earlier Moustakas bunting for a base hit. They left Freese at least in his position, although he's deep at third. Those are the
Tapper in front of the mound. Nice play by Iannetta
as a hitter.
There's strike 3. 2 up and 2 down here in the eighth. Off Arizona's Bo Schultz in August. He rolls this one to second. Kendrick throws him out. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Joe Smith. The 2014 American C.J. Cron leads it off against Wade Davis. Swinging at the first pitch, and that is a fair ball into the corner. Cron pulls into second. Stand-up double to lead off the eighth.
Catch on in the warning track.
C.J. has taken some great at-bats. Now
Chris Iannetta. Kane moves to right. A common move by Nick. The 2-2. Breaking pitch. Hit toward the gap in left center field. Dyson's got all kinds of speed. Makes the catch. There's the tag and the throw. And he is out at third. On the ground to second, Infante throws him out. We are going to head to the ninth. They're going to remain tied. The Angels this close to putting the go-ahead run at third. But no dice on the ground. Or dice Infante on the backhand. Can't make the play. Hosmer couldn't pick it.
Followed by
Infante bounced it over there. And Calhoun will be at second with 2 out. To center field. Trout on the dead run. Easy catch. And Hosmer draws a 1-out walk. On the ground to second. Should be 2. But he had to hesitate at second. And Butler, pretty easy guy to double, but he got down the line and beat it out. It allows Ned Yost to go to the speed game here in the ninth. And it's Terrence Gore. And right away, there he goes. And Ionetta's throw. He has no chance. All you could hope is that if you're the Angels.
Such a good jump.
Whoa. To third. Great job on a tough hop. David Freese got the force. The game stays tied. David Freese. Wow. Jason Fraser.
61 games this year.
Popped him up. Perez has room, one down. 2 out RBI by Pujols his last time. And this is popped up in the infield. Infante. 2 up and 2 down, both on pop-ups induced by Fraser.
Years.
To right field, Lorenzo Cain. So you're seeing baseball history. The Royals going to extra innings for the 3rd straight game to begin this postseason. You're watching it on TBS. Go for 6. And he goes down swinging to open the 10th. From Street to Moustakas. And he got him. Reached out and lofted one into right. Easy play for Calhoun. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Royals won. Angels won.
Facing someone from the bullpen that has really good stuff.
Swinging at the first pitch. Ibar grounds to Infante, 1 down. The Angels have a runner on in a tie game in the 10th. Gordon Beckham will run for David Freese. We saw this trade-off last. Grounded to first. Hosmer, the throw. They got the force, and they got the double play. That Kansas City defense continues to amaze. Escobar held the bag, made a strong throw to first, and they double up Hamilton. We're going to the...
Or at least altered the throw, or maybe the throw would have went away. Offline.
Kevin Jepson, the new pitcher for the Angels, and the new third baseman is Gordon Beckham, who pinch ran for David Freese. In the air to center field, that'll be easy for Trout. 1 down in the 11th. Waits on deck. Chopper to short. Ibar had to hurry and could not get him. The speedy Cain beat it by a half a step. Cain 28 out of 33 in the stolen base department this year. And there's a drive to right by Eric Hosmer, and it is gone. Eric Hosmer, a 2-run shot, and the Kansas City Royals have the lead. Shallow right. Kendrick backpedaling, and that's out number 2. Was last in baseball, and here in consecutive nights it's been the long ball and extra. Who spent 2010 to 2014 with the Indians, was traded to the Angels on August 7th. Here's Salvador Perez, and there goes Alex Gordon, and he will swipe second. And he will motor toward third and make it safely. 2. Up the middle. Ibar gloves it, but he'll never get him, and there's another run for Kansas City. Here's Infante popping it up. Trout calls. The Angels have their work cut out for them. A 3-run 11th. The key shot, a no-doubter by Eric Hosmer. Deep into the Anaheim night. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Off the 11th against Greg Holland. We told you his story. Gave birth to a son yesterday. His wife did back at their home in North Carolina. 2 strikes. The bottom falls out. They throw to first. Navarro strikes out. A 1-2. Strike 3. Greg Holland strikes out Mike Trout. And in the first 2 games of the ALDS, it's a royal flush in Anaheim.